Part 109. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Jong Word. Chapter 1081. Chapter 1081. Use your head when it's time to use it. It would be great if your brain could understand what we want to do, and you wouldn't follow me anymore. Lu Jing. This made Lu Jing look behind him through the rearview mirror. But unexpectedly, his and Sun Ying'er's eyes met. Sun Ying'er said in a slightly helpless voice, "This is to increase the visibility of our company, and at the same time, it can also make the public think that we are innocent, thereby strengthening." When speaking of this, Sun Ying'er stopped. "Enhance what?" Lu Jing asked curiously. Sun Ying'er looked elsewhere. "Just think about this for yourself. After all, you have been with me for so long, haven't you made any progress at all? If this is really the case, then I really feel that you should think carefully about whether you should continue to stay by my side. After all, there is no use in staying by my side like this." "It's useful, it's quite useful," Lu Jing said quickly. After Lu Jing finished speaking, he also thought of what Sun Ying'er wanted to say, "Lan Min." This would be even worse for Lan Min. Ahem, forget it, just say what Sun Ying'er says, and I should just stay by Sun Ying'er's side honestly. Ahem, really don't mess around. In this way, the two of them arrived at the place. As soon as she got off the car, Sun Ying'er's cell phone rang. She took out her mobile phone. It's a call from Josu. After answering the phone, Josu said, "Miss Sun, please pay attention, Mr. Huo has sent someone. Huo Linyuan sent someone." After hearing this, Sun Ying'er knew that it was right for her to come here instead of Sunian. Then the little artist came. Mr. Sun, you are finally here. Your coming here really makes me feel a little brighter." These flattering words made Lu Jing to frown. What's going on with this guy? Why do I feel like this guy is more licking than me? The artist looked around, and then asked curiously, "Why didn't Mr. Su come?" Sun Ying'er subconsciously wanted to explain, but before she could say anything, Lu Jing's voice rang out, "Because the things here are too small." What kind of person is my aunt? How could she come here? As soon as these words came out, the surrounding area suddenly became quiet. Sun Ying'er's face suddenly turned ugly. What is going on with this guy? Why do you say that? The artist also knew that he couldn't talk to Sunian and Sun Ying'er at all. Yes, what this gentleman said is that I am indeed not worthy. It is good enough for Mr. Sun to come here now. My performance today is sponsored by SY. If it were not for your company, then I would definitely be nothing. I won't realize my dream at such a young age." Lu Jing looked aggrieved when he saw this little star talking. "I really want to hit this guy. Is this guy still a man? Why did he talk so effeminately, almost like a woman?" Lu Jing really wanted to hit this guy. "That's because you have the ability. After all, my sister and I have sponsored many people, but you are the only one who can have such popularity. I believe that if we both cooperate well, then we will benefit from it in the future." Sun Ying'er said. "Here I stretched out my hand." The artist knew very well that when a person of Sun Ying'er's status said something like this, it was a promise. With the current promise, he was very satisfied, and he immediately extended his hand. The two men simply shook hands. End of this chapter. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Jong Word. Chapter 1082. Chapter 1082. Lu Jing's reminder. Lu Jing just watched the two holding hands. What is going on with this little star, and why does he have so much time? Is it over or not? He immediately planned to say something. Okay, let's not say such polite words. And Sun, you have other things to do today, so you have to hurry up today. As he spoke, he separated his two intertwined hands. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I forgot that Mr. Sun is usually very busy, so I won't waste time. I'm going to prepare for my performance now. Mr. Sun, please wait here for a while. The little star said this quickly step away. After the others left, Sun Ying'er's face changed instantly. Lu Jing, what are you doing? Even if your emotional intelligence is poor, you can't hold me back like this. However, she didn't expect that after Sun Ying'er said this, she would see Lu Jing's serious expression. This serious look even made Sun Ying'er feel a little bit wrong. Then he heard Lu Jing say, "And Sun, you may not know that people like this are trying their best to climb up. They can do anything to climb up. You must be careful." These words made Sun Ying'er feel a little weird. But I don't know what's weird about it. And Sun, I have never been in contact with such a person. Let me tell you, I am reminding you, and I am reminding you very seriously, I definitely did not deceive you, I am. Sun Ying'er finally understood. I have heard similar words from the mouths of daughters from aristocratic families who are almost the same as me, and they all talk about how the current female stars are. But coming from a man's mouth, Lu Jing's mouth is really a bit strange. But it's so weird, I really don't know where it comes from. Just when Lu Jing was about to continue saying something, Sun Ying'er interrupted directly. Stop, 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 I understand what you mean, I know it, and I'm very clear about it. Don't worry, I will definitely not be like this. Even if Lu Jing is stupid, he can still see Sun Ying'er's perfunctory behavior. He immediately spoke, "And Sun, I am doing this for your own good. Really, I am doing this for you. What I am telling you is the truth, the absolute truth." Okay, okay, of course I understand what you mean, really, I really understand what you mean, and do you really think that I will look at a man casually? When Sun Ying'er said this, he took a few steps towards Lu Jing and said, "Why do you have such an idea? What is it about me that makes you have such an idea, that I am in need of a man?" These words successfully made Lu Jing breathe a sigh of relief. That's right, Sun Ying'er and Sunian are not ordinary women, how could they fall in love with ordinary men? Even though he is a rich and handsome man, he may be nothing in their eyes. You misunderstood, I really don't think so, I definitely don't think so, I'm just reminding you a little. You'd better not think about it here. If you think about it, if I find out, I will definitely tell your aunt, and then ask Josu to deal with you severely. If I remember correctly, you should. I haven't been beaten in a long time. No, 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 I was wrong, I was really wrong, I shouldn't say nonsense, I will never say nonsense. Sun Ying'er turned around and left directly. Lu Jing also hurriedly caught up. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Jong Word. Chapter 1083. Chapter 1083. This little star is really good at pretending. Today's event is the birthday party of this little star. Lu Jing thinks this celebrity is really pretentious. Happy birthday with such fanfare. Forget it, with such a big fanfare, it's not just spending your own money. Lu Jing really felt more and more that this little star was not a good thing. Now Lu Jing really regrets why he didn't come to Sunian and the others earlier. If you were to be around these two women, then we won't let such a man with bad intentions come into contact with. After the little star finished her performance, she started to turn the topic to Sun Ying'er. I'm really excited now, because more than a year ago, I was nothing. I had such a dream, but there was no possibility of realizing it. I'm really grateful to the two bosses of SY Company. After the little star said this, the light fell on Sun Ying'er. Everyone started screaming. Sun Ying'er came to the limelight under everyone's eyes. The little star smiled and said, thank you very much, Mr. Sunday. You're welcome, this is your own efforts. Then Sun Ying-er looked at everyone. Actually, I don't think the success of the person next to me has anything to do with our company. It all depends on his own efforts. Without such efforts, then he will never succeed. I am honored that my sister and I can be his assistants on the road to success here. On behalf of our company, I promise that we will achieve the closest cooperation with Mr. Zhao and meet everyone's needs. Lu Jing saw the radiant woman on the stage. Such a woman is really outstanding. He was even a little stunned. Your aunt is really excellent. When Lu Jing heard this voice in his ears, he quickly retracted his gaze. Turning his head, he didn't expect to see that little star walking up to him at some point. The little star looked at Sun Ying-er on the stage with a look of infatuation. I really have never met a woman like Mr. Sunday. She is really outstanding. There are many people in this entertainment industry who sell their bodies in order to climb up. At this moment, the little star looked at Sun Ying-er. Suddenly I felt that such an excellent woman, even if she sells her body. Lu Jing's expression suddenly changed. Even though Lu Jing was feeling uncomfortable, he was still a man. How could he not understand what he meant and just say directly, my aunt is indeed excellent, and not an ordinary man can be worthy of her. After saying this, Lu Jing snorted coldly. However, I didn't expect that the little star would agree with her and said, your aunt is not an ordinary woman. Naturally, she will not be like ordinary women. She should be matched with a different man. Lu Jing is really angry now. Because this little star looked confident when he said this. What confidence? Haha, I really hope that no one will think too wildly. If they are too wishful thinking, the end will really not be good. When little star heard this, he immediately understood what Lu Jing meant. He smiled and said, the relationship between your aunt and nephew seems to be really good. I can also understand that you, as a nephew, want your aunt to be happy. Lu Jing. This guy really thinks of himself as Sun Ying-er's nephew. Lu Jing's eyes became sharp. Haha, yes, of course my nephew wants his aunt to be happy, so of course I have to take good care of her. End of this chapter. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Zhang Word. Chapter 1084. Chapter 1084. This guy doesn't cooperate with his aunt's son. But I didn't expect that. After Lu Jing said this, the little star nodded. You are right, this Mr. Sun is not an ordinary woman, and I also think that ordinary men cannot be worthy of her. Lu Jing originally agreed. But I saw the confidence on this little star's face. What does this mean? What does he mean? Does he think he can be worthy of Sun Ying-er? And just when Lu Jing thought he might have misunderstood, the little star continued, I can also see that this Mr. Sun doesn't care about so much money. What she values is character. I have nothing. Just a good character. Lu Jing. What does it mean that he has nothing but a good character? What exactly does this person think? Why does this little star have such thoughts? The little star looked at Lu Jing calmly. As Mr. Sun's nephew, you can test me at will. No matter how you want to test me, I won't say anything. Lu Jing finally understood that this guy really regarded himself as his nephew. Such a situation really made Lu Jing feel really angry. This guy is really good enough. You, be careful when you go out. Even if Lu Jing felt uncomfortable, he knew he couldn't vent it at this time. After all, this is Sunian and Sun Ying-er's place. If he messes around here, he will really be doomed. But the little star continued, I know that in the eyes of people with your status, you must think that I am nothing, and you may even think that I can't be in your eyes, but it doesn't matter, I have a lot of time, I'm sure Mr. Sun will understand his sincerity. What does it mean to understand the true heart? Lu Jing really couldn't control himself now. I really can't control myself. At this moment, Sun Ying'er's voice rang out, "Lu Jing, it turns out you are hiding here. Tell me, I can't find you." These words instantly made Lu Jing's sense come to his senses. Lu Jing put away his emotions, "And son, this is the best place. I think I can see you at your best here." Sun Ying'er smiled when she heard this, and then turned her attention to the little star. "This cooperation is very pleasant. I hope our cooperation can continue to be so pleasant. Only in this way can we achieve a win-win situation degree." The little star took a few steps towards Sun Ying'er. But he didn't expect that before he could reach Sun Ying'er, he would be stopped by Lu Jing. This makes the little star a little embarrassed. Including Sun Ying'er. Sun Ying'er keeps smiling now, but she feels really embarrassed in her heart. What's going on with Lu Jing? The little star didn't seem to feel any embarrassment at all, so he continued, "Don't worry, Mr. Sun, don't worry, I have achieved what I have today all because of your support for me. Don't worry, you and Mr. Su will want me in the future. Whatever you do, I will do it and I will never say anything. As long as you do your own thing, you'll be fine." "There's no need for this," Lu Jing quickly interrupted at this time. He now felt that he really didn't need to let this guy have the qualifications to talk to Sun Ying'er. This guy doesn't deserve to talk to his grandson. End of this chapter. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Jong Word. Chapter 1085. Chapter 1085, Talking is also a skill. The little star didn't want to give up this opportunity at all. Because he had inquired about it, and Sun Ying'er didn't have a man, she was single, she had so much power, and the key was that she was still so young. Such a good rich woman, if she doesn't hurry up, she will be a fool. But the one who is in trouble now is this nephew. This nephew is really nosy, and he also has to take care of the elder's affairs. However, the little star feels that he has a chance. After all, his appearance is here. Judging from Sun Ying'er's attitude, she also feels about herself. Okay, and son, don't forget. You have a lot of schedule today. Don't waste time here. If you continue here, what will happen to your next schedule? Lu Jing not only did he say that, but he also directly dragged Sun Ying'er away. Sun Ying'er was not given a chance to talk to the little star at all. Just like that, Sun Ying'er was pulled out directly by Lu Jing. After being pulled out, Sun Ying'er finally couldn't bear it anymore and broke away from Lu Jing's hand. "Okay, Lu Jing, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you like this? I do have some things behind me, but there's no need to be so anxious about those things." Lu Jing saw Sun Ying'er's appearance and wanted to say something, but he didn't know what to say. "What happened? Why do I feel something is wrong with you? What are you hiding from me? And son, what you said means that I can hide something from you, and for you, you can clearly see my thoughts? If I still hide it from you, wouldn't I be a fool? Hey, I've told you this question a long time ago, why do you always think that I can do such a thing? How did you say this?" Sun Ying'er still thinks there is something wrong with this guy. Just like being sneaky. "Why are you so sneaky?" Sun Ying'er's eyes were scanning like radar. "I'm sneaky somewhere, woo-woo, what's going on? Why don't you approve of anything I do, woo-woo? I've been by your side for so long, and you're still like this. What's going on in your heart? Why is it so hard? What can I do to make you excited?" How to say this, Sun Ying'er really didn't know what to say. "I feel really guilty now. As if I really felt sorry for this guy. I really didn't, you misunderstood, I really didn't think much about it, you misunderstood, I. Sun Ying'er started to stutter when she wanted to say something. Lu Jing was really jealous of that guy Huo Linyuan when he saw Sun Ying'er like this. Jealous about that guy being able to make Sun Ying'er like him for so many years. Own. Forget it, I also know that I have been Lanmin's licking dog for so many years, so I know what is going on, but I think I know very clearly that there is a thing called time to see people's hearts. As long as time goes by, then you will definitely see my heart. Sun Ying'er now really finds that Lu Jing is getting better and better at speaking. Now facing this Lu Jing, I really feel a little confused. She couldn't help but smile and said, "It seems that since you have been with me for such a long time, what you have gained is your ability to talk. It seems that you have not developed other skills." If it had been someone else, then they might have thought that Sun Ying'er was being sarcastic. But Lu Jing was very happy after hearing this. After all, the skill of talking is also skill. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Jong Word. Chapter 1086. Chapter 1086. Why do I feel that the atmosphere is getting worse and worse? This successfully made Lu Jing laugh out loud. This directly caused the entire atmosphere to disappear immediately. Lu Jing. That's not right, he is angry now, very angry. So Lu Jing regained his serious expression. Must be serious. Sun Ying'er saw what he wanted to do. Just say directly, "Are you still angry?" If you want to be angry, then get angry quickly. Don't forget. You just told me that I still have a lot of things to do. You are wasting my time like this time, don't you really think there's anything wrong with it? This made Lu Jing suddenly feel embarrassed, and "Son, why are you doing this to me? You are so cruel to me. I am angry. I am really angry. Super angry. Very serious. You can't take me seriously. I am serious about you, so I give you time to get angry. Anyone who gets angry needs special time. If you don't know what I'm saying, are you specifically taking care of me?" Sun Ying'er didn't say anything, but raised her eyebrows slightly. But with this attitude, really? And Sun Ying'er didn't mean to say anything. Just like that, the two of them just looked at each other. Time passes minute by minute. In the end, Lu Jing could only lower his head and whisper, "And Sunday? Why are you not angry anymore? Are you still angry? Where is your anger? You must know that if this anger does not come out, it will have a great impact on your body, and if it is serious, you may get sick, which is not good." What else can Lu Jing do now? He can only shake his head. "It's nothing, it's really nothing. I was just joking with you. Okay, let's not waste time here. And Son, your time is very important. Precious, if you waste your time here, you are really doing something wrong." Sun Ying'er glanced at him casually at this moment, and then continued walking forward. Then Lu Jing became attentive again. But Lu Jing thought about what the little star said, and felt really uncomfortable, so he thought he should say something. At this moment, Lu Jing cleared his throat. "By the way, and Son, you may not know how dazzling, how good, and extremely good you were just now. I really wonder now what your level of education is, and why you always flatter me like this. I am such an honest person, don't you understand my character? I am very honest, I am famous for my honesty." Sun Ying'er really didn't know what to say to this. She even felt that it was a waste of time to talk to this guy about such a problem here. Sun Ying'er sighed deeply and continued walking forward. But Lu Jing did not do this, and continued, "I tell you, there are many men below who look at you with glowing eyes. By the way, I don't know what kind of man you like, and Son, or what kind of man you like. Tell me, and Son, what kind of man are you interested in?" At this moment, Sun Ying'er stopped. As Sun Ying'er stopped, Lu Jing's heart began to feel anxious. He was really a little scared. Sun Ying'er's standards for choosing a mate were a little too high, or he didn't meet them at all. I mean, what kind of man do you want to be worthy of you? What standards do you have in your heart? If I meet a similar man, I will definitely pay attention to you. The more Lu Jing said this, the more he felt that the atmosphere was getting worse and worse. End of this chapter. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Zhang Word. Chapter 1087. Chapter 1087 Punish as you want. Lu Jing still has some brains. Of course I know that this situation is very dangerous. A smart person would change the topic now. Should. But he really wanted to know what the standard was. Just in case. So at this moment, Lu Jing clearly knew that Sun Ying'er's mood was not right, but he still continued to talk. In the eyes of you men, recognition of our women is entirely due to your liking. If men like her more, does that mean that this woman is very powerful? Lu Jing's expression changed when he heard this. He really didn't expect that Sun Ying'er would actually think like this. Then Lu Jing hurriedly said, I really didn't think so, and Sun, you really wronged me. Really, even if you really give me some courage, I won't do this to you. You say similar words every time. Just a few minutes ago, you were saying similar words to me. I'm really curious now whether such similar words have formed a muscle memory in your mind. Every time if I'm in a bad mood or in poor health, you will be like this too. No, 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 you really misunderstood, I really didn't do this. Then tell me, what do you mean by this, what's going on with you, tell me carefully, and I will give you a chance to say it, so that you can save yourself from being pitiful. It's almost as if I'm giving you a hard time. After saying this, Sun Ying'er looked at Lu Jing again. Lu Jing really doesn't know why things are like this, why they are like this despite just saying it, really. The more he did this, the more sweat became on Lu Jing's forehead. After all, under the current circumstances, he couldn't say that he had any so-called feelings for Sun Ying'er. The key point is that Lu Jing himself doesn't know what he is thinking. This is really a bit. Sun Ying'er was indeed very angry at first, super angry, but now. Really, now I really feel that this Lu Jing always has a way to make himself completely unable to get angry even though he is obviously very angry. Such a situation really left Sun Ying'er wondering what to do. Okay, if you're wasting your time like this, then it's really not a good idea. Sun Ying'er just wanted to turn around and leave. But at this moment, Lu Jing grabbed her hand and said, I sincerely, absolutely sincerely do my best for you. No, my heart is with you. It must be with you. Why don't you just hit me, I keep saying these meaningless things, just hit me. I'll beat you, can you remember it? This question is really a question from the soul. It is definitely a question from the soul. Seeing Lu Jing's attitude, Sun Ying'er continued, why don't you speak? What do you mean by such an attitude? Do you actually think that it is useless for me to hit you, so that's why you are like this? Even you think that you said that's bullshit. If you have such thoughts, why should I believe you? Lu Jing. Lu Jing saw how serious Sun Ying'er was and knew that he really couldn't get away with it this time. He coughed a few times immediately, if that's the case, then let me know, and, how you want to punish me, then punish me how you want me to be punished. Real. Lu Jing nodded crazily. End of this chapter. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Zhang Word. Chapter 1088. Chapter 1088 And Sun, this is not the first day you have known about my temper. Sun Ying'er thought of how she had tormented Lu Jing before. Hey, when it comes to punishment, Sun Ying'er even feels that no matter what excessive demands she makes, Lu Jing will definitely do it, but, it's useless even if he does it, this guy won't change. Forget it, let's go. But Lu Jing was not happy when he heard this, and son, what do you mean? What you said seems like I am lying to you. I will definitely do what you want, I will definitely do it. But will you change it? These words made Lu Jing silent for a few seconds. Then Lu Jing blinked his eyes, that, whether you change it or not depends on your behavior, but my attitude is here, and my attitude is very good. And son, you also know that I am not very smart, so you don't do too much. I'm asking for it, hee hee. Sun Ying. This guy actually admitted it like that. Well, this guy is thick-skinned. But at this moment, Sun Ying thought of a way. Sun Ying then spoke, do you really want me to punish you, and do you really want me to punish you? Lu Jing's attitude was extremely good, of course, I lied to you like a puppy, but of course I sincerely mean it. I can tell you directly and clearly that my heart for you is truer than gold. Lu Jing subconsciously breathed a sigh of relief when he heard Sun Ying's voice. Hey, this Sun Ying has a good temper and a soft heart. If she talks a little, she will become soft-hearted. Lu Jing is not worried at all about what excessive demands Sun Ying will make. Sun Ying can come up with anything, and he is a shameless person, so there is nothing to be afraid of. If that's the case, then you can't speak within a week from now. If you do, then don't appear in front of me. Okay, Lu Jing replied subconsciously. But when Lu Jing said this, his face suddenly turned bad. Not talking for a week. You have to know that he doesn't have any so-called hobbies, he just likes to talk. If you don't speak for a week, it will really feel like killing you. Sun Ying smiled when she saw Lu Jing's face. It's settled, that's it, you stay by my side and you can't make a sound. Even if you are in danger and call for help, then you can't say anything. And son, you are really a bit too powerful, you are really going too far, can you change it to another one? How could Sun Ying let it go? She had rarely seen Lu Jing in such a state. This is considered to have caught him. Ha ha ha. Although Sun Ying was very happy, she was still very serious. What's wrong, were you lying to me before? You were just coaxing me. I'm already so angry, and you're still coaxing me like this. Do you think it's interesting? No, I really am not like this. You misunderstood, you really misunderstood. Then what do you mean now? What do you mean by being so whiny? What do you mean? What do you mean? Is this your attitude towards me? No, I really am not. Lu Jing was helpless now, and said, also, I'm usually a very stubborn person. This is normal. It's not the first day you've known me. My temper, you dislike me so much now, and son, do you think it's really okay? End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Jong Word. Chapter 1089. Chapter 1089. Don't interrupt. Do you think I will be led astray by you? Don't interrupt, do you really think I can't hear that you are interrupting? Do you think I will really be led astray by you? No, I absolutely don't, I'm just telling the truth. Sun Ying took a few steps towards Lu Jing. Anyway, this is my request. If you think this request is okay, then you can follow my request and follow my request properly. If you don't want to, then just get out. Sun Ying has said this, what else can Lu Jing say? So Lu Jing's whole body suddenly slumped down. It feels like a puppy drooping its ears. It's really a bit pitiful. But Sun Ying decided that she must be determined, that poor people must be hateful. So you have to be ruthless. Is it okay to start from tomorrow? Is your attitude really good? When can punishment be bargained for like this? No, I am thinking about you, Aunt. Look how long it has been now. If it counts today, then aunt, you will suffer a lot, it will be much better from tomorrow. Sun Ying felt it made sense when she heard this, and seeing Lu Jing's behavior, she didn't want to be a swindler, so she nodded in agreement. But Sun Ying regretted her nod for the rest of the day. Why do you say that? Because Lu Jing almost didn't shut up at all in the following days. Always saying it. Speaking crazily. Sun Ying even felt that it was wrong. It was certain that Lu Jing just wanted to finish talking about the coming week in the next few hours. This really made Sun Ying feel like she was going crazy, really going crazy, not pretending to go crazy. Immediately, Sun Ying pulled Lu Jing in front of her and said in a vicious tone, shut up now, if you don't shut up, then I will kill you right now, I will do it." But these words made Lu Jing feel aggrieved. "And son, why are you doing this to me? Sun Ying is really going crazy now. Why can this guy say such a thing? Why do you treat him like this?" She wanted to ask why he was doing this to her. Why, she really felt like her ears were going deaf now. "Shut up, what's going on with your mouth? Did you borrow it? Are you going to give it back right away? Since you don't want to give it back, why do you keep talking? You're really annoying me." But Lu Jing was also very aggrieved. "When I think about it, I won't be able to speak for a whole week after today. When I think about this, I feel extremely aggrieved. I am really aggrieved. You are really not mad at me, so are you really feeling uncomfortable? Why are you so angry, and son? You agreed to it yourself. I didn't say anything. And son, I'm such a good aunt. I swear that in the next 7 days, I won't say a word. I will definitely not say anything. Beat me to death, don't tell me, I will definitely follow your wishes and I will never let you down." Sun Ying sneered when she saw Lu Jing like this. Do you really think she doesn't know? This guy will definitely not appear in front of him in the next time. Planning to hang out for a week. Wait for a week before appearing in front of yourself again. But Sun Ying was waiting for Lu Jing to do this. If Lu Jing really did this, then she would definitely not let this guy go so easily. She would definitely take care of this guy, definitely take care of him. End of this chapter. The vicious female supporting character's character collapsed after her voice was eavesdropped. Author, R.O. Wich Jong Word. Chapter 1090. Chapter 1090 Fishing Law Enforcement. But just when Sun Ying was planning to take care of Lu Jing actually appeared in front of her. It really happened. But I really don't speak. He gestured. It really made Sun Ying couldn't help but wonder how much this Lu Jing loves to talk. I just want to say it even with gestures. When Sunian came here, he was a little stunned when he saw Lu Jing gesturing like a monkey. What kind of operation is this? How to make gestures? What's wrong with him? How long has he been mute? I don't know why, Sunian asked curiously. Sun Ying walked up to Sunian and didn't say anything, just sighed deeply. Although he didn't speak, this sigh really contained a lot. Sunian immediately realized something was wrong when he heard this. Sister, what did this guy do to you to make you like this? But when Lu Jing heard this, he walked to the desk angrily, picked up the pen and paper, and wrote a few words on the pen and paper. Auntie, what you said, what can I do to Aunt's son? I am the best and most obedient. Whatever Aunt's son asks me to do, I will do it. I am so obedient, how can you criticize me? You are really slandering my character now. When Sunian saw such a long paragraph, he couldn't help but say, Lu Jing, you are really amazing. You can actually write so many words in such a short period of time. You are really good at this speed. Sun Ying then explained the matter. Sunian walked around Lu Jing a few times. Lu Jing, what do you mean? Do you dare to act like a man? Lu Jing patted his chest. Means that one is a man. If I could get you to talk, then. Before Sun Ying'er could finish her words, Lu Jing frantically hid behind him. This look is like Sunian is a plague. Hey, he's really competing so fast now. Hey, I'm really going to be annoyed by this guy. Lu Jing really felt a little regretful now, regretting why he couldn't think about it. Punishment, why does Sun Ying'er now feel that this is punishment for herself? It is definitely a punishment for oneself. Ah, I'm really going crazy. Lu Jing was also helpless. If he didn't do this, then he would really have no sense of existence. Maybe Sun Ying'er would ignore him all day long. That feeling would be really, and boring. Several times, Lu Jing felt that he was about to commit a foul. That's why I do this, just to divert my attention. Hey, Lu Jing, is so smart. It's okay. This guy makes mistakes often. If possible, just find an opportunity to catch him making a mistake next time, and then deal with him severely. When Sunian said this, he glanced at Lu Jing. If that's not possible, then fishing enforcement can also be used. After hearing this, Lu Jing's eyes suddenly widened, and he spoke subconsciously. But when it comes to your mouth, shut up quickly. He immediately covered his mouth. Sunian's eyes were even more smiling. Lu Jing felt that he couldn't get too close to his end here. If he got too close, he would really be doomed, so he moved his body and hid in a corner. Okay, let's talk about serious things. If we continue to talk like this, it will delay things, and I think even if we talk about this guy, it will be of no use, Sun Ying'er said in a helpless voice. End of this chapter.